Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. All right, we're in the ICU today. I took one of my Cattleya orchids out of semi-hydro with the lava rock, and look at what we got. We got some root rot. Yeah, most of these roots are no good. This is very, very, very bad. We may be starting out with no roots. Actually, there's one possible root here, but maybe these guys might be good. Trying to find where the growth point is. Anyway, I have to start taking off these roots and get rid of this lava rock. For some reason, it did not work out for this guy, for this orchid in lava. So I'm going to clean up. I'll take you along as I do it. I'm going to sterilize them after I'm done removing all the dead roots. And then I'm going to put it in some damp, but mostly dry yarn. Once the hydrogen peroxide that I spray on it dries. So let's get started. I'm going to be feeling for anything that I think is viable. That's just an old stem. Okay, this one is not viable. This little one here might be. So I'm going to take this one off. I got to be very careful. Okay, yep, that was no good. All of these roots are just rotten to the core. So upsetting. It's really going to set this orchid back because it has really no way of hydrating itself at this point. Unless I can get these few root nubs to actually grow, which is no guarantee. You know, I could lose this orchid, which would be very upsetting. This is a beautiful green Cattleya. The bloom is green on it. So I'm kind of bummed, but I'm not sure how it happened. My other Cattleyas in lava are doing fine. I have them in lava, I have them in leca, but this one did not like it. Maybe it had some fungus issues that I didn't even know about when I transferred it. Last year, I think it was, I transferred it to the lava. It's just upsetting, you know? You never want to see your babies suffer like that. I'm just glad I hopefully caught it in time. We'll see. So I'm just taking off everything that is not viable. There's no reason to have it on there if it's not viable. Okay, this one here is also not viable. I can remove that. I want to try to take off anything that could possibly rot further. Oh, we have a root here. This one has a possibility. Okay, right there. See, there's one there. This looks like it's a possible root also. It's not in the best shape. This little piece that's next to it, I'll keep it there just in case any part of it's alive. Oh, God almighty, look at this. All this stuff is just not doing well at all. I don't want to break it apart or anything, but I definitely want to get as much of it, of this dead material out of there, because eventually it's just going to continue to rot. Alrighty. Let's see. Okay, I think, oh, look at how sad this looks. This leaf does not look good. Neither does this one. That's what I noticed when I was going through the orchids. I'm like, something's wrong with this plant. These leaves are not looking so good. At first I thought it was just water damage, like I got the leaves wet too much, but now I'm realizing they're kind of slowly dying because that leaf and this leaf have no means to get any moisture. So they were slowly dying on me. Really sad. I just want to cut this stump a little bit better. Ah, look, I got to good tissue. That's good. That's a good sign. So it's not rotted all the way down. There's still more that I could take from here, but I don't want to go too crazy. Let me see, what's this here? That's a possible viable root right there. All right, I guess this is good for now. Wow, look at all these roots. Like almost every single root, well, every single root that it had is no good. Garbage. Garbage, garbage, garbage. I'm going to have to sterilize my scissors after this because I do reuse these scissors for other cuttings and things like that. So it's good to sterilize them. And what I'm going to do right now is get my alcohol. Here's my alcohol before I even forget. I'm just going to let this dry. Then I'm going to clean them in the sink. So for now, let me just take off some of this stuff. Anything that's going to hinder this plant getting photosynthesis, getting moisture, anything, I want to try to help it out as best I can. Okay, here's my hydrogen peroxide. It's a mixture of hydrogen peroxide and water because I had a feeling that this was going to be in worse shape than I even thought when I yanked it out of the, right before I yanked it out of the lava rock. So here we go. There we go. Let me see if it's fizzing. Yep, it's fizzing. So I'm going to leave it here for now. And then what I'm going to do, as soon as this dries, I'm going to just nestle it lightly into this yarn, which is sterile, has not been used. It's just lightly damp. I'll sit it in there once this is dry and hope for the best, because this is a sad situation. What I might actually do, before I even put it in here, because I won't be able to see any of the progress. So what I'm thinking of doing is, do I have a vial over here? Yes, I do. I am going to put this one in a vial. Okay, so I'm going to do, let me just spray in here and get some alcohol, clean it out. I'm going to put it in a vial. This way I can keep an eye on the roots. If they're not drying out enough in this vial, I'll be able to see that. If they're drying too much and I need to hydrate it, I'll be able to see that as well. So this way, once this dries, I'm just going to stick it in the vial like this, and I'm going to keep a close eye on these roots. Make sure that they're drying, and they're going to have a nice wet dry cycle, because every single day I'm going to be checking this one out, keeping it directly under the lights here so that it can get as much nourishment as possible. And there's a very good chance that I can get this back to health and hopefully get some blooms on it. For now, I'm going to leave it out to dry, and I will keep you posted on my Cattleya ICU. Very sad, but hopeful. I'm very hopeful, and you guys should be too. Alrighty, if you have any questions or anything about this plant or this video, just reach out as usual. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the bell if you want to be notified, and I will see you in the next video. And hopefully one of the next videos will be this plant with more roots in a happier state than it is here. Yeah, that would be nice, right? All right. Thanks, guys. See you in the next video.